39EL3518, June 8th, 1939. Goodyear tires, blue and white color. For Frank Hennon, it's Harley Davidson's Invoice. Frank had to finance this one again. This was a black buddy seat and saddlebags, 3-speed trans, for Lawrence Lane. That's the person. Lawrence Lane was the original owner of this bike. So we ordered specifically for that. Had a rear safety guard, Deluxe Equipment Group. That's full chrome package, front safety guard. So chrome handlebars. I mean, just like what we were doing to this. Rear guard is now chrome. This is chrome. This is chrome. Front crash bar is chrome. Handlebars chrome. Full chrome package. That's what that Deluxe group is. Got it? So chrome wheel rings. Wheel rings. So remember, 19s are standard. So it had the chrome wheel rings. I mean, this bike was decked. Flashy. Woo. Decked out. Wholesale price, $390.59. Chrome wheel rings. The Deluxe Buddy seat was $550. Chrome wheel rings were $250. This is the original sales order acknowledgement here. Now, dealer's record of purchase here. Again, this is 39EL3518. And we have some letters. Dear Sir, this is Frank writing to Harley Davidson, June 21st, 1939. It says, Mr. B. Bernhardt, I assume that's her sales manager. In answer to your letter of June 19th, you ask a return a reportion floor plan machines now on hand. That's what it says. 39EL3463 is here on the floor. 39EL3595 is here also on the floor. 39EL3518 sold. Contract for same enclosed. 39WLDD2412 sold. Also contract enclosed. That covers the 4 machines you ask about. You state in your letter that my lack of working capital must be due to overstocking or overbuying. Checking up on my books and used machine trade and stock, it seems to me more like overselling than overbuying. Of course, that's buying too. Most every new machine sold, I have to trade in or buy the customer's used machine. At the present time, I have 13 used machines, 4 sidecars, 2 package trucks. I allowed $2,030 on. They will bring this much on resale. In checking over my charge accounts, I find $3,534 on the books. That is good, and $150 that is doubtful. $1,534. This $1,534 is a lot of money to have out on repair work and accessories and so forth. Pleasure, both pleasure and commercial accounts, but in my opinion, it seems that normal for this territory. On the pleasure accounts, the boys can get all the credit they want from Zimmerman, so I am forced to extend this accommodation to many of them. Again, Zimmerman is the other Harley dealer in Rochester. On the $2,030 worth of used machines that I have in stock, this is not normal. I've delivered 14 new machines in the last 60 days. 14 new machines in the last 60 days. He's rocking for this time in the world, 1939. And that's too fast for me to condition resell all of the used trade-ins. Now remember, he's by himself. He's by himself. He is the only dude. Understand? I went to pay my bills in full and on time, but it's pretty hard to do. Then I'm forced to tie up this amount in trade-ins. If you ask me, I'm still carrying installment contracts. I have one Floyd Pringle purchased 39EL1463 from me June 10th, paid me $193 allowance on his trade-in, balance to be paid within 6 months. I picked up this machine from Cumberland, Buffalo, and paid him cash for it. This Pringle is in the building trades and can't pay a definite amount each month, but I sold him 2 other used machines before and find him to be reliable and paid up before the agreed time limit. Some months $10 and some $100. Okay, this is home, friend, buddy credit. This is the dude riding Harley Davidson. He's struggling. He's a brand new dealer. This is why this letter is so important. I don't believe you would want to handle the paper on this type of sale or would encourage this type of selling unless you have previous dealings with the party as I have. Try doing that today to your Harley dealer. I'll give you what I can when I can give it to you. See how that fucking goes down. Right. I picked up another machine from Homer last Saturday, 39EL2703. Paid him cash and delivered this machine to Albert Booteleger, RD1, Newark, New York. I got a $150 trade-in and $50 cash. He wants to handle the balance with a loan through his bank. Made agreement with him his settlement within 10 days. Of course, I could have sent him back to get the money first, and he would have to wound down in Dansville, where the rest of the Newark boys are getting 5% discount on new machines plus high allowances of trade-ins plus a commission for selling them to their friends. I didn't wait. I made the deal while he was hot. With these two machines, I have enough cash in them to pay your $461.68 balance, but as you see, I can't reach it this minute. I also picked up another machine, 39 UL 3234, from Homer yesterday. This will be delivered to Hickok Belt Company as soon as factory ships me commercial chassis only. Hickok wanted immediate delivery, so I did not purchase this through regular channels. Also, did not pay Homer for this machine. Will do so just as soon as it delivers. Also, so two other Deluxe 61 Saturday deals I ordered from you. Excuse the change of color. The typewriter went off without my noticing it. Now, this is all hand-typed stuff, too, remember? Okay? Letters June 21st, 1939. These purchasers are brothers. One will leave a $200 balance to be paid in 12 monthly payments at a straight 6%. The other wants to pay 1/3 down, balance in 18 monthly payments at 1.5 times irregular rate. There is no trade-ins on these. I could also have asked your advice in advance on these sales, but they were ready to buy, so I sold them. $70 deposit on the two. We have worked like the devil to promote these sales, but we have about all the load we can carry in used stock. I can sell these two 61 floor plan machines that I have on hand by taking in a 37 Indian on one and a 37 Harley on the other. But if I sell them, I'm in deeper on the Goodrich Silverton survey card. They have sent in their requisition to headquarters and expect it back any day. I'm allowing $167 on a 35 International pickup truck. Maybe I'd be better off not to make this deal. He's writing all this to Harley because they're pressing him, and he's like, dude, I'm just by myself. And they're pressing him for money. On the New York State Railways, S74, or maybe that's 5, it looks like an S, sidecar outfits, figure $1744.75 with equipment is specified, allowance of $605 on 3, 32 and 34 sidecar outfits, balance $1139.75. This deal is not settled yet, but the clerk tells me that my bid is close enough to Zimmy's for the deal to go either way. Maybe with my limited capital I shouldn't have bid on this one either, as these trade-ins will just shove me in deeper. This seems to be a hell of a business. Some dealers can't sell them, others can but haven't got the capital to do so. I can see your point in not handing out financial help every time you're asked for it. There is such a thing as drinking up the profits, gambling them away, and so forth. We've both seen it, but that's not the case here. We're told by Mr. Arthur Davidson and others at the factory to start small, low rent, live cheap, put all the profits back into stock, gradually build it up, build goodwill, get a club started, keep hammering away at the police business, and not worry about Zimmerman. This is the way we started. We could have stayed in a $1 a day rent place. I could still have done my own repairing. In 3 or 4 years, I probably have enough capital to do the business we are doing now and be ethical, but what happened? We were losing business, could not take care of the police work in our smaller place, could not take care of the increase in business that we received after becoming known. The natural thing to do was what we did, get a larger place. To get it, we had to buy it, as you know. Another thing we know, that is, increase in business does not always see an increase in profit. We are now paying mechanic $30 per week and helper $12 per week. $12 per week. $12, the mechanic's raking the money. The mechanic's raking the freaking money at $120 a month. I haven't got time to scratch. It's now 2:15 a.m. By staying small and doing my own work, I could make just as much profit for myself and not have the headaches that I have now. In one of Mr. Gilbert's letters, they asked me why I wasn't making a lot more sales, and he said he thought I was a little timid about asking someone to buy one. By this and other correspondence that I have received from the factory, took it that they wanted all the new motorcycles sold in this territory that could be sold, and that's what I have endeavored to do. We're not far from Zimmy's oldest sales average now. You know, we also have 2 Indian dealers here that try to make things difficult in the way of sales at times, and at some of these sales I don't make it that I should, but I believe it is my obligation that even I can't make a full margin to sell it anyway and let the factory make theirs. I may get some parts replacement business from it later. Dr. Devine was very anxious that I stock Harley-Davidson accessories and push them. He says you can't sell what you haven't got. Carry a good supply. If the rider sees it in its color and size, they'll buy it. This is true. We have sold just about all the motorcycles, accessories, parts, and oil that could be sold in this territory, but now things take a different slant. For our efforts, we are not ethical. We are expected to agree to COD terms on parts, accessories, and oils. This is the only way we can make our capital produce a satisfactory turnover and keep from overbuying and getting into debt. Along this line of reasoning, it seems to me that I should have just handled my little business in my little way, and what couldn't get in the door, let them go and buy from competition. So here is a 3 or 4 page letter, a lot of time and a lot of ink over a matter of $400 and some odd dollars. So what does it all amount to? What's going on to be the outcome? I should buy, I shouldn't buy, I should sell, I shouldn't sell. I started a big ball rolling here, need a little help to keep it rolling. It's very discouraging me to have new machines sitting on the floor and think that I have to reduce my used stock where I can take a trade-in on them. It's also very discouraging to think that I have to sit by and not bid on commercial jobs that I'm asked to bid on. Besides, what can I dig myself? In regard to the COD, there's a large freight parts order, and now $200 of it net is going to Zimmerman. This is the first order that he has placed with us. I'm giving him 25% off parts COD. If this order comes in COD, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll have the cash by that time, and maybe not. If I don't, it'll put me in a spot. I need a breathing spell, some financial help, and rest, all pretty bad. It is now 3 a.m., and I'm getting too tired to go much further with this letter. But I'll add that our inventory today is approximately $9,165, not counting what we have in the building, which is over $3,000 of our own money. So you see what you can do for us. Hoping this finds you in the best of health. Now at this time, this is, a little over $12,000. This is a fortune. This is a freaking fortune. There's another letter. September 26, 1939, Mr. Barnhart to Harley Davidson. Dear Sir, referring to your mailgram of the 21st and your letter of the 25th, the reason that the Wilson contract was held up was that he was waiting to get into a job in his regular trade. He is now employed in the tool machine department at Olson's, his own trade, and making from $25 to $30 per week. He did not want the contract sent until he was assured of this job. He has already received one advance in salary. This is the well-known Gleason Gear Works. About Lawrence W. Lane, he advises that he will pay you to date with his next payment. Enclosed, please sign contract for John J. Hauser, moved to 965 Britton Road. Again, that's John J. Hauser, moved to 965 Britton Road. Might be a Harley there, who knows. You have a contract on him hereon. He owes you 7 payments at $13.93 each. This has been included in this new contract, so the amount of $97.51 is yours, deducted from the amount that we get back. I believe that his September 28th payment was sent to him on the old machine. Instead of paying you the $13.93, the amount due will be $20.72 beginning September 28th for 12 months. This contract was held up due to Hauser being ill for a time and not being able to sign it till he was better. We regret very much the delay in sending you these contracts, but hope you will be able to understand. That was repassed a long time ago today. Hoping this finds you in the best of health. Sincerely yours, Frank B. Hennon. And we have a Chattel mortgage. This is the amount to be paid in monthly installments of $20 per month beginning June 24th, 1940. If paid by March 24th, carrying charge of $20 to be deducted. 1941. 1939, 61 cubic inch Harley Davidson motorcycle, all accessories thereon, motor number 39EL3518. And here's the original owner. Frank Jeski, 301 Willis Avenue, Greece, New York. That's the original owner of 39EL3518. Might be a bike sitting there, go check it out. Mr. Lawrence Lane, dear sir, your installment note for the unpaid balance due on your Harley Davidson motorcycle has been purchased by us. Your motorcycle has been insured against loss by fire and theft for 1 year. This insurance does not cover theft of accessories, tools, or spare tires, except in case of loss of the entire outfit. By securing delivery of motorcycle on the pay-as-you-ride plan, you have been extended the courtesy of a loan in return for your definite promise to make payments at the exact future dates. Monthly payments should reach our office in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on or before the dates agreed upon, which are as follows. Gives the dates here. $38 a month. A few days before each payment is due, we will mail you a notice as a reminder. Be sure to mail your payments promptly. Receipt of notice, and always enclose the notice with your payment in the address envelope so we can correctly credit your account. Payments are made in the form of bank draft, post office money order, express money order, or cashier's check. Do not send currency through the mail. We are not responsible for payments made to dealers. Mail your payment direct to the Kilbourne Finance Corporation, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. that. Very interesting letter. Who today would write a letter like that to Harley Davidson? This is a different world. The entire business world, everything is different from today in every aspect. Got it? Every aspect. Small town business. Tiny motorcycle company means special order out the asshole. Deal with it. This is a fact.